Pardon my scruffy look, but I'm doing this quick reaction video because I felt prompted this morning. This is not a judgment but an observation made out of being perplexed about what works on social media, what engages people. As someone who produces quite a few videos of varying kinds, it's impossible to say which one would attract most attention. As a hard news journalist now into my 43rd year in the profession, my preoccupation has always been with serious themes. Of course, I have my more than fair share of frivolous, facetious fun, as evident on my Facebook wall. However, when I see a huge gap in the viewership of my serious, substantive interview videos and throwaway fun clips, I'm reminded of the iconic line from director Ridley Scott's 2000 epic Gladiator, where Russell Crowe, playing the Roman general Maximus, famously asks the spectacle-obsessed Romans this.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That people like to be entertained rather than informed is understandable because being entertained is an easy response. And yet, I find it hard to accept. For instance, my less than 30-second video of me shaking a leg or three during my son Jashan's recent wedding that I uploaded on August 20th is the fastest of all my videos to notch up 1,000+ views. In contrast, and I cite this as a random example, the stimulating interaction that I had with the Nobel Prize winning astrophysicist and cosmologist Dr. John C. Mather barely managed 30+. So my question is, are you not informed? Another point I wanted to raise with you is the definition of a year, which is ours is an anthropocentric, Earth-specific definition of a year. Imagine on the Kardashev scale, there is an exoplanet, which is very similar to us with type 1 civilization. They may have a completely different definition of a year, and they may define the universe very differently. How do we reconcile? I know this is rather hypothetical, but I'm interested to know your view on that.
Well, I don't know exactly what the differences could be. We, as scientists, we can only make sense of something that's about the same everywhere. We say, well, our laws of nature they're not really laws of nature unless they apply everywhere. So,
Right.
In a way, the length of the year is just an accident of where we happen to live. So that's not very interesting as a fundamental fact of nature. It's just, the sun is like the sun that takes this long to go around because, and we're here because this is a suitable environment. You could ask, well, what are civilizations likely to be like on planets around other stars? At the moment, we have only one example.
Right.
So it has been argued that if civilization occurs on another planet around another star, it may be similar in some ways, even though all the details will be different. So, for instance, if you think civilization requires the ability to pick up things and carry them around, then whatever is on another planet must have something like arms and legs and hands and feet.
Right.
If you think it needs an intelligence, then it needs something that does the equivalent of a nervous system to be able to represent information and keep it and communicate it. So, and then you say, well, what are the possibilities in biology? We don't know enough biochemistry to know whether they'll system of chlorophyll and other things the biochemists have discovered is the best system or the only system or only one of many.
Right.
So, but whatever it is, it's going to have similar function in the sense that it will need to convert starlight or sunlight into chemical energy that can support reproducing life forever. So the details would probably be different. The general structure might actually be similar.